copy the song I'm using. I have no right to copy the song I'm using. God bless you all as you join me. Dr. Petrua, you're welcome. God bless you. Bakula, you're welcome. We'll have no right to copy this song. Father, we thank you for life. Oh, Idima. Oh, Idima. Oh, Idima. Thank you, Sister Petrua. You like my hair? Thank you so much. You know I say hair. Ibaragi sinala. Onyekeria. Ona summer. Ina daga vino. Ibaragi sinala. Onyekeria. A song in a dagobino, Ibaragi sinala, in a dagobino, Ibaragi sinala, oh, Chimima, hello, son, you're welcome. My handsome son is here in the house. On a song in a dagobino, Ibaragi sinala, oh, Ibaragi sinala, Onyelemema. On a song in a dagobino, Ibaragi sinala, Onyelemema. Obino. Are we extending it so that others will join us? It's already 6 minutes. Thank you, son. I called you before starting this broadcast. I hope you're okay. Please drop the message at the VIPs and the promoters. We have no right to copy this song. Sister, mommy and daddy. Okay, God, Shataya. I'm gonna start up immediately. I won't waste my time today. The class is gonna be different today. Okay, so VIP Adobe, you're welcome, darling. Okay, so okay, so Adam too, thank you for joining. God bless you. Thank you for that compliment. VIP Ashahel, you're welcome. God bless you, darling. Happy weekend to everybody, Sister Perpetua said. The Lord bless you. I'm doing very well today, we bless God. I got off work early today, I'm excited. Please, let's exchange. I'm trying to bring 1, 2, 3 people live with me today. Faith, you're welcome. God bless you. Thank you, Adobe. God bless you. One more minute and we'll start class immediately. Doesn't matter if we're 5. He has carried our sin away. Wow. He has carried our sin away. He has made us whole again. Oh, this song is beautiful. He has made us to be whole. We might look unhealthy and unwhole by people, but God has carried away our sin and He has made us whole, making us very acceptable before Him. Who else can do this for us if not our Jesus? We'll give Him praise in the name of Jesus. Olayemi, you're welcome. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. My lecture today is going to be a different kind of lecture. Yes, it's going to take a different turn today. I don't care if we're only 5 people or 6, but as long as you're willing to call live, I want to do a little empowerment for 1, 2, 3 people. I don't know. You need to get ready. If you want to be the first one, we have taken lectures more than 4 times. And we can't just be piling lectures. We want to do what we call a recap. We want to do a recap. We want to know those that are following the lecture. Like I said before, I told you guys I'll be doing testing our brain to see if we are retaining information and if we are absorbing what I am saying in class. It might look like a joke. These are classes that you that want to see me live next year May in Abuja during the foundational conference, you will have to pay huge money to watch me deliver the lectures for Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be 2 days. And people will get certification after that. So you guys are getting it like a platter of gold. And I'm also always available to impart knowledge. So if you want to come live, send me your request. I need 1, 2, 3 people to recap the lecture that we've been having. I think we can do a guest. I said it a way I can get a guest in. If you want to be my first guest, you jump in, send me a request to come live with me, and let me ask you 1 or 2 questions. That way we can empower the people who have been absorbing something in their brain. I want to see my smart students now that have been taking notes. I want to see those that have been taking notes, because when I say take your book and take your notes for YouTube, I'm not playing. So I want to see those that are taking notes. You guys know we don't do anything data and all that here, but I can empower my students so that they can get serious and apply knowledge as they study. So who's coming first? Who is coming first? Who is coming first so I can send you the link to join me? All right, son. Let me see. We need to figure out how to do it on this. Okay, he said, send invite link to guest. All right, I will send it. See if you can come in as a guest. I've sent you a link. Okay. All right. You see, I send the link. My son Ujunwa is here. I will also send that link to Adobe. I think I have to send the link for you to be able to join. God bless you, VIP Phil.
No
You're
light.
welcome in the house. Okay, son Ujunwa, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, but I can see your handsome face. And I know my son's face, even when there's no light. The Lord bless you. You're welcome on board. Amen. All right, since you chose to come first, I want to ask you, what is an entrepreneur? What is an entrepreneur? If you have been following up the class, let me know what is an entrepreneur. Okay, Adobe, I will send you the link now.
Okay. An entrepreneur is a business, someone who ventures into self business. For example, someone who has his own business, like you. How am I going to put it now? Okay, I have okay, I have some money like as a capital. Then I use it because I have learned how to um, um, sell goods like rice, gari, and all those stuffs. So I used that my money and I went to start up a business. So to sell as a wholesale or retail, or as a distributor. So I become an entrepreneur. So that is
What
it.
is your main purpose as an entrepreneur? If you're setting up a business, what is the major thing that will make you to go and sell Gary or rice? What is the brain behind it? As an entrepreneur, you don't just see a business and you start selling it because you have money. What is the core value that you should have as an entrepreneur before you venture into any kind of business?
One of the thing an entrepreneur should have, or major thing an entrepreneur should have, is what knowledge of the business you want to go into, and you should be able to know the location that is suit for that business you want to go into. And as an entrepreneur, you should be able to do what they call market survey. Yeah, that market survey, you should know if what you are going for or what you want to do here is needed, like people who is around or people who stays around are in need of it. So these are the things that a normal or an entrepreneur should be able to have before going into any or venturing into any business. You
Okay.
must have the knowledge of the business you want to do.
Okay. VIP Adobe, hold on a minute. It's not gonna let me invite two or three people at the same time. It's after he answer his question, I will bring you in, and then I will bring Perpetua in, and I will also bring Faith in. First come, first serve. So everybody will wait until he's done. I will send the link. The link is not letting me send until the other person leaves. Okay, son, you said for an entrepreneur, I want you to summarize it with boldness what you just said.
Okay, as an entrepreneur is a person who know what he wants to venture into, who has gone for a market survey, and try to know what it takes to go into that particular business or that particular thing that he wants to go into.
What will be your target? You mentioned rice and Gary, right?
Yes.
Okay, rice and Gary. What will be your targeted consumers that will make you excel? What is your targeted consumers that can make you excel?
Okay.
Not just to carry rice and beans and be selling, but what are your targeted consumers?
My targeted consumers are um, those that consume more of Gary. For instance, in Nigeria here, we in Nigeria here, Gary is like a primary food, a basic food that almost everybody eats. Not everybody, but almost everybody eats. So Gary is something that can easily move. So if as a entrepreneur now, I find out that in the city, if I go to the city, I cannot sell Gary the way I am to sell it or to get more customers when I am in a rural area. Because in the city, most people don't like Gary like that. So I cannot say I want to make a Gary and I go and buy bags of Gary and open my business in the city, knowing fully well that over there it will be difficult for me to sell the way I'm supposed to sell. So I go to places, a area whereby people who stays around are people, most of the food they eat is Gary. So this is the place. As an entrepreneur, I have to get my location, my shop, and because I sell it, definitely I will be patronized, because almost everybody that stays there consume what I produce or what I sell. Yeah.
Okay, you know now, for real, you know that Gary is produced in the rural areas. They don't produce Gary in the city, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So that being said, if they are producing it in the rural areas, why would you depend you are selling in the rural areas?
Okay.
Do I make sense right there? Because if they are the producer,
Yes.
we are supposed to buy from the producers, from the wholesales, which is the village and local areas. Why would you get business with
Yeah.
them and still stay there to sell? How well would you do in that business as an entrepreneur?
Okay. Now Nigeria has a populated, because one of the things I also look as an entrepreneur is the population. Now there might be, well, what they call it, farmers where who produce gari. But when I look at the environment, I find out that people here are populated, and the population that is here, the farmers cannot, what they call it, or the people who produce this gari, they cannot satisfy the taste, or they cannot quench the taste of gari of everybody. So no matter how they produce, people will still be in demand of it because of the population. So in such way, that is the reason why if I am there, I can still, because gari have a season. Gari have a season. Even farmers, they know gari have a season. So if the season that they now have gari and their gari has finished, so they can't go to the farm to go and look for cassava because they just planted cassava. So how would they be surviving for
Okay.
with gari?
Let
Yeah.
me ask you a question again so that you can think broader. As an entrepreneur, you didn't define the word entrepreneurship, what it is. But as an entrepreneur who has a foresight, foresight is not now what we're looking at. You have, as an entrepreneur, you must have a foresight. You must dream big.
Yes.
You must have a foresight in years. You anticipate what is going to happen in years to come. Why would you not expand your coast in the city? What's the rationale for you not to expand in the city where you know that different kinds of cultures, different kinds of human beings, different kinds of races? There's no restaurant, there's no hotel that doesn't cook gari for their menu. Every one of them prepare garri for swallow in Africa, let's say for that instant. Even here in the States, African restaurant, they also cook that. Why would you not expand in the city, but you want to expand in the local area? How do you want to make it as an entrepreneur? What is the rationale for you to expand in the local area? Are you expanding yourselves in the local or you're expanding your production in the local? Because those two things can also be confusing to you as an entrepreneur. What are you using
Okay.
the local area for, and why wouldn't you expand in the city?
Okay. When I say that I can't go to the city, when I talk of city, there are places that look like city but it's not city. For example, when you go to the GRA, if you ask me, I stay in the Gruta. So in the Gruta here, when you ask me where am I say I'm in Port Harcourt. GRA is Port Harcourt. We are all Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt. But GRA is a city, is the main city. Igruta here is also developed, but it's not a city, but it's not, I can't call it a local village. It's not a local village. So when I talk about city, is that of the GRA
You're not
that I am
understanding
looking
the
at.
question. I want you to pay attention because you're in class. Okay, it's not what you
Yeah.
feel. We're talking about entrepreneurship. It's a lecture, it's a topic, it's a class that you need to learn and know if you want to be an entrepreneur. People are listening, they're watching. I am not talking about that city, differentiating the city. I am talking about your rationale for not expanding your business in the city and your rationale to work in the local area only. What is the brain behind it? Because as an entrepreneur, many of them here want to become entrepreneurs. They are listening to you. Okay, let me see why brothers think that the gari production and the rice production is better in the city and that will expand in the city, or he want to stay in the local area. You stated that you would like to expand in the local, which is the area they are producing. What is the rationale? How would that make you be successful or financially stable as an entrepreneur? I think that will help you a lot. Because for you to enter as an entrepreneur, you're entering because you want to make wealth, isn't it?
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Someone like me right now, as
Mhm.
an entrepreneur, one of the reasons why I will basically focus on the rural area is because of what I am venturing into. Now, Gary, for instance, and rice. This thing is a product that people consume, especially those that stays in rural area, consume more of almost every day. They buy it, but people in the city don't buy it often like that. So if maybe I say, okay, I want to open something like drink drink company, or I want to be selling wholesale for drink, for ice cream and all those things, then I will look at the city, because I will get more of my customers over there. But because of the business I want to venture into, that is the reason why I will go to more of the, it might not necessarily be the village where they are producing the product, but it's not going to be like a city, but I can call it a semi city. I can call it
Okay.
that. I don't know if I can use that word,
Let
semi
me help
city.
you now. Okay. Let me help you because you're not getting it. All right. We are not talking about our brain. We are talking about a lecture, entrepreneurship. If you
Mhm,
okay, let me break down. If you want to produce rice, or you go and carry rice, let's say you go to Nasrawa and carry rice in wholesale from Nasrawa as an entrepreneur, you know that people will consume rice. But in your brain as an entrepreneur, you expect yourself to carry your rice from Nasrawa, maybe 1 billion rice, you know, you carry it to the local area because, no, hold on, listen. You carry it to the local area. That's rice that is produced in another state. How many people in the
mhm,
villages are able to buy rice at this economy right now? Why would you not expand in the city? How many people are able to afford a bag of rice in the rural area? Let's say you have 1 million bags of rice, and you think the rural area is better for you to go and sell your rice because it's local area. How many people are able to afford a bag of rice in the local area, or even a cup of rice? And then when it comes to gari, you want to also sell your gari in local area, meaning that you can carry gari from different locations and you based on a local area. Don't you know the local areas are also producers of that gari? So how would you say to people who also are producing? Because we're not talking about you putting a farm and then you don't sell your farm. We're talking about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a machine that goes around and expand. So if you're in the village where, like my village now, they produce gari, then you carry 20 bags of gari and come to my village, you want to say, who's going to buy it from you? Because all of them have farm, they are producing gari. So how are you going to say to those who are producing the gari? I want you to tell me the rationale why you want to be in the village or local area or rural area. There is a rationale as an entrepreneur. There's something I'm looking for you to say, not that you would like to based on the local area or the rural area. That's not an entrepreneurship dream. There is something you're supposed to say. I'm watching for that to come, but it's not coming. You cannot avoid the city because you cannot grow. You're talking about local areas that are producing that thing that you want to say. How would they buy from you when they're producing? There is something you're supposed to be going into that local area for doing and using them to expand your course. And that's what you're missing. So I'm gonna let you. You tried, coming on spot is not an easy thing. It wasn't a plan stuff. So let me put you out and then put someone else. While you still watch and hear from other people. I will repeat this question to someone else so that we all can learn. Because you can't be coming to classes, all of us coming to classes, we are not using your brain. And many of us want to be entrepreneurs. If you don't understand the standard of it, you go in, you fail. You fail in businesses, you waste money, you waste time, you waste resources. But when you understand the strategies and prioritize your goal and then foresee, then that's where an entrepreneur will do well. Little thing you start, you expand like speed. So let me put you down and bring someone else, Adobe, to see what happens, okay? Go off the video so
all
I
right.
can get her because it's not letting me. Okay. I'll see you in a few. Thank you so much. You guys see what our brother did? That was awesome. We want to thank him for at least taking that stand because many of us right? Join me live. You're coming live now. Perpetua, I will send you the link right after Adobe. I think you're the next. Yes. All right. We're waiting for Adobe to come live. Let's find out how she wants to run her own entrepreneurship and if she understands the word entrepreneur. Because we can't just be coming to class without knowing why we're coming to class. Let's wait for her. Yeah, and if you have questions while we're here, make sure you type your question. If you have anything to contribute while the questions are going, you also contribute right on the spot. All right? You can comment with your contributions, you can comment with your ideas so that others will read. That's like engaging in the class. I don't like people who sit in my class without engaging. If we come live class, many of you will be embarrassed because I must ask you a question and you have to answer. All right, so start getting engaged in classes now and extend this class. Adobe is coming live. Adobe is coming live. If you have an idea as they're answering their question, you type it there. We all are here to learn. Welcome, VIP Adobe. God bless you.
Good evening, ma.
Evening, how are you today? All right. In your own terms, explain to us what you understand by an entrepreneur.
Okay. I want to understand.
We cannot hear you. You cannot read from your textbook or read from your book. This thing's supposed to be absorbing in our brain as classes are going on. So give me your take. Give me your take. Quick, quick, quick. 5 minutes. I'm taking you out. Someone else is coming. If you're not responding, Blessing Esther said it's an interactive class. Yes, it's supposed to be. We can't have class 1 month without revealing our understanding. Olayemi, thank you for that. Okay, Adobe is like her network or something. I won't waste my time. I'm gonna go ahead and bring what's her name? Perpetua in. Perpetua, let me see. Uh let me send you the link. Okay. All right. Perpetua, get the request and join us live. Adobe network didn't let her. That's too bad. I hope we're enjoying the class today. I'm not gonna talk too much. Okay, VIP Latif, you cannot send me a request. I will be the one to send the request. So after Perpetua, I will send Faith. I don't know if I have Faith on my contact. Faith, do I have you on my WhatsApp contact? If I don't have you there,
Okay,
it's too bad though. All
show
right,
me light.
Perpetua.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Evening, how are you?
I'm good, ma. I'm good, my CEO.
Please tell those children not
Wait,
to
let me.
distract us right now. They need to behave. This is class, please. I'm not gonna tolerate that one. Tell them to go and be quiet, please. Because students are watching.
Okay, I'm sorry, my
Yeah, it's
CEO.
okay. Thank you. All right, in your own terms
Alright.
and your own understanding, being in this class for the past 1 month, tell me what you understand as an entrepreneur in your own word.
Okay, an entrepreneur is a person that wants to start business or a company, a person that wants to organize or start his own business or a company and looking out to make profit in that business.
Okay,
So
then
that
go
is
ahead
an
and give us an example. You now, you're in this class as an entrepreneur. You're no longer just perpetual. You're an entrepreneur. So we're in the table of entrepreneurs. Many of us are, or every one of us in this class is an entrepreneur. So bring on board. What do you want to do? How do you discover? what you want to do. What is your plan? Bring the plan on the board so that we all can see.
Okay. I discovered, first of all, after going through your classes, I was looking out. I said, there has to be something that in my location people are not into. That was what I told myself. I have to look out for something that people are not into. And when I searched, I found out that when I go to a shop now, maybe I was buying something one certain time. So the woman now said, hey, she don't have recharge card. So I now said, recharge card. They were okay. She now, along the line, she sent her daughter to go and buy recharge card in a very far place. So I told myself that this recharge card could be a good business that I can go into. If I buy printer, print, and I will be printing in bulk. I'll make sure that every shop will have that recharge card. I will be the one supplying to them, and it will help them not to go far to buy it. Instead, I will be going to deliver it for them from my house to junction. Should be around, let's say, 50 shops. So anybody that says he's not interested, I'll say, okay, no problem. I will still go. I will not take no for an answer and just weigh myself down like that. No, I will keep going to the next until I finish up, and I will now let them know that, okay, this is what I'm doing. You can be patronizing me in this recharge card. That is what I'm doing. So that is what I figured out with your
Oh,
lecture and what I want to do now.
okay. That being said, as an entrepreneur, what is your goal in that business? What is your goal in that business?
My goal is to make sure that the cards I print, there will be no issue and they will be satisfied, because
Okay.
their satisfaction will give.
Okay. Network kick her out. Okay. 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 What you're saying is that you will make sure your card is very good so that they will not have issue, right? But I'm asking
Exactly.
you now,
Yes.
that's a
I will
very
buy
good
from the best sites. Yes.
okay. That's a very good idea for an entrepreneur because you want to make your product extraordinary from other people's products, right? Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you want to make
Yes.
sure your customers are satisfied by your goods, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. After
Yes.
that, how do you earn? What is your plan to earn? Let's say, for instance, you're going to be making 5,000 naira every day, right? And then in that
Okay.
5,000 naira, let's say 2,000 is the product that you bought to sell, and then you make gain of 5,000, 3,000.
Yes.
What is your plat setup that you want to expand? How do you expand in the research that you just made concerning the charge card? Yes, you
Okay.
give a good
Um.
product. That's one thing every business needs to know. The product has to be outstanding. Just like my Facebook and my YouTube and TikTok. You see how I separated things. We're here in lecture.
Yeah.
I'm not here talking about love now. We're talking about
Yeah.
lecture, something that will build us. I separated it that way because I want to bring like minds so that if you lack knowledge of leadership and entrepreneurship and ambassadorship and building your self-esteem and all that, you join me on YouTube. But if you want us to talk about the group organization, touching lives, we'll jump to Facebook and we'll talk nonsense over there. Then when it comes to
Yeah.
health, I do it in TikTok. What is my rationale in doing those things that way as an entrepreneur?
Okay. It's You are trying to touch all areas, but in different. It's just like having locations. Have I'll have branches. I'll have branches other places. Little by little, I will be able to move away from my comfort zone. Let me say it like that. Reaching out to other locations and doing that business.
Okay. What I ask, if I am doing YouTube, you know what I do in the YouTube, you know what I do on my Facebook, you also know what I do on my TikTok. Why is it that I'm not doing all of them together in one page? Like this YouTube now will come and talk Sisters Ruler Group. I will talk about love and all that, and then also talk about health here. Why am I not doing it that way? What
Exactly,
am I?
to avoid distraction, to avoid, to be focused on something, just like somebody being that is to perfect in one particular place.
That's the
Let's
word
say
that I want to hear.
yes,
To be
uh-huh.
specialized. That's the English.
Yes,
Okay,
okay,
to be
okay, see,
specialized on one particular thing in a particular location. You see
yes,
restaurants, they don't cook. Some of the restaurants, they specifically, like in America, we have some restaurants, all they do is breakfast. They start like 5 a.m. in the morning. By 2 p.m., they are done. Their store is closed down. That's it for the day. That's what they do, breakfast. Some of them do all day with meals and all that. So it's for you to specialize in one particular thing at a particular location and perfect it. Because if you put everything together, it will be so crowded. Imagine where we're in class now. Then I start talking, hey, sex and the love, this and that. You guys will be like, what is wrong with this woman? She's not organized. You have to be a professional by organizing everything that you're doing and specifying it. And not only that, your rationale for doing it is to set a pace for others who are doing it together. Like people on Facebook, they talk about everything that they know. They pour it in that place. Sometimes people don't want to be listening to it. Like, what the heck? They talk this one tomorrow. They are jumping here, here, and here. You want to be an entrepreneur with an exemplary set aside that will draw your consumers. When they ask for rice, they know the location where you set up your rice. If they are looking for beans, they know the location. And if you are doing it in the same place, you specify it and expand your cost. How do you expand your cost in your business since you want to make sure you satisfy your customers?
how I will expand it is based on the income that comes, the gain I'm seeing in it. Then opening a location, it's not going to be in my home again. I will have to go out of my comfort zone. Like I will go out, get a shop and be there to still do the business.
Okay, I'm going to throw you a question now. As an
Okay.
entrepreneur, pursuing money before you expand and pursuing ideas and open doors for others, which one will you go for?
I will go for getting ideas first,
Okay.
because even with this recharge card I want to do now, I've gotten so many ideas. I'm saying, asking God, please direct my ways. That is, I bring God to it, so that it will not be that I just jump in without getting to know the disadvantage in that business. So I will first of all go for ideas, go to someone that has done it before. What are your challenges in this? Will I make it? I don't want to do what I will lose after on. I will go for ideas, my CEO.
And what is that idea called?
No idea.
Okay, that is called research.
Oh, thank you. Research is
Okay.
true.
Yes. Your researching is more important than you making money. At an entrepreneur, at the beginning of your entrepreneurship, just like you're a beginner on that research or research card, you guys call it. Your major goal
Yes,
is your research, not the money you're going to make, because you cannot
yes,
make that money consistently when you did not do your background check. Okay, the background check is very
yes,
important. Background check is very, very important when it comes to any kind of business that we want to join. And that is why many people fail, because you mentally think you can sell the charge card and you go and carry the charge card and start running all over the town selling it. that does not make you an entrepreneur. If you are an entrepreneur, you already think about 5 years from now. Like in the next 5 years, you set up long-term goals and short-term goals. Your short-term goals as an entrepreneur on any kind of business you want to open is to do your due diligence, which is the research. Due diligence, you want to know the resources where they produce those research cards in marks. You want to know the machine they use. You want to know the distance and how fast they can distribute. You want to know, can I get a loan if I really want to do this big? You want to know, okay, I have my sister in Owerri. I have my other sister in Aba. I have a friend in Abuja. Let me ask them if they want to join. An entrepreneur doesn't do something just for you. You discover an issue. That is where the
Yes.
uniqueness of entrepreneurship comes in. You discover an issue, but you want to spread the issue and make your money from every place you're spreading it. You might not spread it by yourself, going to officially be opening branches because it's not going to be easy. The easiest way for an entrepreneur to excel is to get like minds. Have a Zoom meeting. By then, you have done your due diligence very well. Don't sell your idea to anybody when you have not covered your behind, because some people will be smarter than you. Don't sell your idea, your entrepreneurship dream to anyone. It is something you work on. If you have to travel to Abuja and see their location, if you have to go and have a contract and see everything, if you need help, you ask for loans or look for proposals where you can submit proposals and get all your facts. Okay, what if you did not sell in a month or two? How do I do it? You need to take the risk factors. Your money can go down if you're not well prepared and you do not research well. So all those things will factor for you to base your business on what you want to do. And you have a very good idea. I like that. You're responding very well. So that being said, let me say you want to sell the idea to the student in the class. How would you say this
Yes.
idea to these students right now? That is your proposal. How are you going to propose to your fellow student that your idea of selling recharge card is the best? And if they join you, they will not regret it. How will you say that idea to them now? Because many of them are thinking they might go into such business. So say yourself. Uh-uh. Sister, say something. VIP Asha say I'm an excellent teacher. Sis, I'm trying now. I'm trying. Olayemi said you're always on point. Thank you. I love those reactions and comments. Yep. My son Ujunwa said I'm shifting his brain. Okay. That is why we're in class, my son. Yes, thank God Justice said, can we use his or her idea to get money? Why can't you use somebody's idea? That is the purpose of the class. As everybody is saying something, the students that are coming live, you have to be writing down what they're saying. Write the question and ask them, how did they tackle it? What was the solution? That is how we do in class. Every entrepreneurship class, students are expected to go out there and they sell and bring ideas that will make them better themselves. Our economy is bad, yes. Economy is bad all over the world, but guess what? People are still building businesses and expanding their coast. Why? Because they are not folding their hands, they are using the brain. There are too many stuff for us to say we're not dealing with. Too many things that we can work together to make it a better place. Yes, Perpetua, your network is still giving you a problem. I don't know if I have a.
So network was bad though.
I
My
know.
CEO, the network. So
I know.
I changed to Airtel now.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
Let me continue.
Go ahead.
Let them know that this business is a lucrative business. People will always go for. So I'll let them know that they can start it up.
Okay. Can you hear me? You can't tell me, you cannot tell me that business is a lucrative business. They can set it up and make money. Why would you tell me that? What is your proof? Where is your statistic backup? You're doing very well.
I just, well,
Go ahead.
I just felt, I just felt that because it is what people don't, there's scarcity in it.
Okay.
There's scarcity in it in the location or in the environment or in the area. So going into it is
Okay. How do you know there is scarcity in the area? What is your data backup? That's what I'm asking you. Because you can't just come to class now and tell us that there is scarcity of recharge cards in your location. How? How did you get that result?
yes, because I have studied the environment, like going to asking for that particular commodity and they don't have it, is not available. Now you have to go more distances to get it. So if it is if it the availability is not rare, like if the availability is plenty, you know that yes, it might not work out. So because of the scarcity of it in about 2 3 shops, that is why I believe that is going to is worth trying out on.
Okay, as an entrepreneur, you cannot believe based on what you saw, and then it's worth trying on. As an entrepreneur, why would you want to put your resources to try something that you're not sure of? That's how we lose money because we are trying something based on what we think, but we don't have facts. And then you lose money, you say, oh, you didn't work out. No, because you did not do your due diligence. First of all, what I want you to do, even with what you're saying, you have to know,
Yeah.
not just because it's far for you to go and buy it. That is why you think it's scarce. You need to find out from those people selling it, like, sir or man, no verse. How many people do you sell this thing in a day? You have to know, because if they are selling to maybe 10 people in a day, they are not making money, even if they are in Jamaica. There's no money in it. So you cannot say, let me go and dive into such business that only 10 people patronize them in a whole day. If they are far away and about 50, 60 people are coming because of nobody else is selling it, then that's why you know that, okay, if I can make this max and sell it cheaper, there's no one will not draw attention. But if they are far away, you are just like number 5 person they sold for a day. How in the world are you going to expand? It just means that people are buying it from other places before they come home. So that location will not be a good location for you. But if they are so busy and crowded that they have so much customers and they're not able, they have to tell you, oh, the kind of people we get, we don't even have enough for the charge card to give them all because we don't have the machine to print it. A lot of people are coming, but we cannot serve all of them because no machine to print it and we don't have money to expand it. That is where your proposal comes in. That is where you come in as an entrepreneur and say, oh, you don't have enough money to buy the research card because you have more people, more customers coming. All right, how much is the research card? Then they will tell you, oh, it's like 200 naira per one, but I can only buy like 20,000, every month. I finish selling it, I don't have money again to go and buy. Then you say, okay, how about I give you a proposal? How about I give you a proposal? Since you're buying 200 and you sell like 300, you make 100. Why don't I get the vendors? Sign up with the vendors and we get about 200 pieces. You sell it at the price of what you're selling, we share the profits. You have expanded your cost there. You are an entrepreneur. You discover problem. That's what many of us are missing. You have to discover problem and have 200 ways to solve that problem. When they say, oh, I don't have money, so okay, I have the money, I can fund it. Oh, I don't have machine, I will buy the machine, but I will be taking such amount of money because I'm the one buying the machine. You are the one sitting in the store selling it. I'm not paying for the store, but I'm bringing the machine and I'm bringing the money to buy more, and then I will advertise it. I will make a flyer. I'm going to direct people to come, and then I will be selling wholesale to you. Can you get another friend that knows how to do it? We will give them the card. Then you don't have to open a store. You use people who have the idea already and you expand your cost. You supply what they need and you make your percentage from them. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, following, because you have also said that in one of the lectures before.
God bless you.
Yes,
Yes, we have to
using
use our
something.
brain as entrepreneurs. Sometimes you don't have to put up doing that business, but you sponsor the business and make your money while you're lying down. That's what an entrepreneur does. Like I'm saying, I'm going to empower some people today that will come and answer questions. Yes, every one of you, I will empower you that have come to talk, but you have to send me a proposal why I should empower you. It's not just going to be just like that. You are going to document seriously on that business and do your research, due diligence that you want to do this. Please, I need an empowerment. And I will also send my own researchers to check that location. It doesn't matter where you are in Nigeria. I will send somebody to go and check and confirm because my money will not go in drain. I have to make money from you and you have to make money from others. And I will teach you how to hunt for that money. And we all will be making money. That's what entrepreneurs does. You bring the problem, you give me your proposal. If I look at it, it's worth it. I will invest in it. That's what I want to do. Then we all can be making money. I will invest in it. We'll open an account. My name will be linked. Your name will be linked. The bankers will know that it's a sponsored business. Then we'll go broad on it and make it big. But you have a clue. I love that you're getting the class, and I'm sure it's imparting you. Now, the place you need to work on is to make sure whatsoever you want to embark on, you're not just going to embark because you want to embark. You want to be a star in it. So you're going to do your due diligence. You must know where they produce that research card. If you know, you must know the kind of machine they use. How much is that machine? How big is the machine? How long can I get it? Can they give me a loan to buy the machine? And how many cars can this machine produce? How many local stores would like to carry this card? If they're selling their own 200 naira, you're going to go down to sell your own 100 naira or 150 so that you have maximum of people working for you. That's what you do. Oh, madam, you said the car 300. How much do you make when you sell the car? Hey, I make like 50 naira. You saw, oh, okay. I will make you make 100 naira, but you will work for me. I will bring the cars for you. You will not like the cars. You will make 100 naira and then the rest will go to me. All you need to do is just sell it. You don't need to struggle. So you go do your due diligence, you do your research. It might take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. Because that
Yes,
empowerment
so it's massive. This
we
one is
want to
massive. This
eh?
one is massive. Oh. This one is massive. Oh. This one is big.
Yes, we
You are going
I
bigger
don't
than.
do children stuff.
Hey,
I passed
Jesus.
the level in my life to be doing child's play with people. I have level to be doing data. I want to impact life in a big and loud way so that people will know that we can empower people, make money out of that business. The people make money, the other people make money, all of us are making money. Why not? Nigeria is not the worst country. America, everywhere is struggling. But we have to have strategies to put in place for everybody to make it. And I'm not investing in somebody that I don't know your roots, where you are staying and everything. If I impart in you, I know you're my business partner. So you have an idea, you might decide to think about something bigger than that, but do your due diligence very well, do your research very well, know your consumers. Who are the people who will die to get my produce? What locations? How many people need this card? Statistically, you have to be data collected facts, not by math. You have to give me comprehensive documentation of the location, the addresses, the businesses with videos, the places that are selling that research card, everything. How many are they selling in a day? Where are they bringing it? How much are they charging? What is their gain at the end of each card? Then we'll go from there, right? Who else wants to come live? Because I don't want to do too much in this class today. We have spent 1 hour and we have Protocol Juma come live and Sister Perpetua was able to come live. I don't know if I have what's her name? Faith. Faith, somebody. Okay, you chatted me on WhatsApp, Faith. Oh, me and you have chatted before. All right. Let me try that and see if I can get you the link now. Faith. Let me see. Let me see if I have your Are you the Faith that is in the Global Women? If it's you, then I have sent you request. I hope we are enjoying the class today. If you're enjoying this class today, please make some noise. Say, yes, I'm enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying it. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. Why can't you contribute? Bless Emenike, you can contribute. You can chat on the platform what you want to contribute. It's an open lecture. Everybody has been chatting. If you read it, people are asking questions, people are commenting. So why not? Okay, Blessing Esther, I don't have you on my WhatsApp. So all my students who really want to be in class as student, the treatment will be different for students and visitors. You have to send me, not me. Go ahead and look at MC Ujunwa contact here. Send him your phone numbers. Send him your phone number so that with your names, I can put all of you on my WhatsApp. When we call live like this, if I say you should call live, you can call live. If not, I won't be able to send the request because the request is mainly for those who are on my WhatsApp. My son Ujima is so nasty. He said questions are easy to the ears, but to explain this is the battlefield where the battle is. Yes, and that is why we're in class. We're no longer in class to just be talking. We're in class to expand your knowledge so that you can think outside box. And that is why I encourage us to make sure we have a notebook, we have a writing pad, we'll have something to document because you guys did not. Okay, Faith, if it's you, I've already sent you request, accept it on WhatsApp. If it's something you have to learn, you have to be serious. You can't be in this class at the end of the day and you want to say you are in my class. You have to show me what you have been learning. Like Ujunwa today, my son, and the Perpetua, you guys can see they have something they have learned. Even if it wasn't coming out the way we want it to be, we don't expect perfection in this place. We're just learning from each other. Yes, Faith, go ahead and accept it. I've sent you the request. It's already on your WhatsApp. So we're here to learn from each other. We're here to empower each other. And we're here to do big things also. We're here to empower those that need and is needed to empower. If you give a proposal and your proposal at the end of the day is chosen after research, I'm not talking about empowerment of 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira. I'm talking about we expanding a business based on gifts. Expanding the business based on the mindset of making it. No investor want to invest in a business that will not yield. And my CEO, the money, I use it to do this, use it. I will come and arrest somebody, to be honest with you guys. So I want to make sure students are understanding what we're talking about. And when we say we're empowering somebody, it will be live on Facebook and people can see that a student have gone through an entrepreneurship class, studied and understand, asked questions and decided to venture into something. And then wrote their proposal to Professor J. And then I reviewed it, did my own research, because when you send proposal, I will also do a behind research with you by making sure what we're saying is right. If you're lucky to get that empowerment, that business has to be standing because we have to brand that business, we have to make it work so that everybody who is involved, the chain, can all make money. Thank God, Justin, you said that will not yield fruit. What do you mean by that? Maybe I got you all wrong. Why wouldn't you use fruit? What will not yield the fruits? I don't understand. So that's what we're doing. I had 2 students today, and I'm very happy. We're waiting for Faith to see if she will come live. Let her come and tell us what she have understood for the past 1 month. God bless you, Carlo Wally Fumilayo. God bless you. VIP Ashaya said you will be under arrest if you embezzle our money. Sister Faith, all you need to do is click on the link and send it. You will see where is. Just click the link. That's all. It will come here and I will add you on. That's all. Please do that quickly before we round up, because I wanted to make this class a very fun and beautiful one today. And I'm sure that people understood what we're saying, and I'm proud. Some of my students are getting it. It's a good thing. So please, let's see if she will come live. If she doesn't, it's exactly 1 hour. I joined the broadcast, I think it was 8:06. So now it's 9:07. Exactly 1 hour. Bless Emenike, you can't come live today. I'm sorry. I was going to take only 2 or 3 students. So Faith is my number 3 now. Maybe some other time next week. And I have to jump on Facebook and recap this to grow our fan base and to grow acknowledgement and knowledge to the world at large for another 1 hour. My VIPs, please, if you guys join me on Facebook, get me the names of people who will join me for this 1 hour now, so that we can bless them tomorrow for their data for joining. You guys know I don't give data on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. So if you follow me on Facebook, you will end up getting data for spending this 1 hour on YouTube. I'm gonna go to Facebook and let them know that lecture was awesome today. Hey, he said my lecture is top notch. Oh, thank you so much. Emenike. No, Eneka no Sola. Elizabeth, because make I call you Elizabeth Noves. That last name. It is well with my soul. Phil, thank you, darling. God bless you. I'm excited. We're gonna try and nurture people so that when you do stuff, you do it in a big way, and then expand your course. And those that are also on Facebook that sell data, I don't know if you're a data vendor and you're inside at least 4 or 5 pages, you should be earning at least 200,000 every month for data selling. So if you're not doing it, we need to talk about it, because I see the potentials, but we are not following the potentials. That is why some of our people that are selling data, they are just doing it like, many of them should be people that will support Sisters Ruler Group, because they're supposed to excel. I don't know why we're not excelling in that area. Thank you, VIP Ashahe. Okay, I think Sister Faith doesn't know how to do it. So today, let's congratulate the 2 students that at least came out to defend other students, to show that Professor J is not wasting time. Some of us are understanding what we're doing. I'm very proud of every one of you. You all are super students. Let me quickly close and go to Facebook, so that if some of you will join me, you can get data today. I'm not going to send the data today. I will send it at the end of Sunday, but it will be recorded Friday attendance on Facebook. Then Saturday we attend, Sunday we attend, we'll take care of the 3 like that. So if you go to Facebook now, come Saturday and come Sunday, by the grace of God, you will get your data in 3 places. I don't discriminate like, oh no, her name came out into, no. Everybody, if your name come out 5 times, you will get it into 5 places, right? Congratulations to you all students. I'm very proud of us. All my 1 month lecture was not in vain. I am excited that even some of my students are thinking outside the box. Oh, thank you so much, Olayemi Wallet. God bless you so much. I appreciate you for coming. Let me see you guys on Facebook, okay? I love you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We are moving forward. Bye, everyone. I will talk to you people later, okay? Let's see how we're going to end this now.